Me when I'm in my Alix Earle era. Hey guys, it's Julia back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I have been wanting to do this for a quick little minute. I am going to be filming a trying Alix Earle's makeup routine. If you don't know who Alix Earle is, she is basically this like influencer on TikTok who recently not really recently, like a few weeks ago, blew up all over TikTok and is now like the it girl of TikTok. Every time she mentions any product, it literally sells out instantly. She's loved and adored by a lot of people. She's thriving right now. She has so many opportunities. She's always traveling. She goes to Miami. She is that girl. She basically got mainly popular for doing get readies with me. So today I'm going to be doing her makeup routine. Half the products she recommends are sold out and some of them are really expensive also. So I wasn't able to get like every single product she recommended, partially because I'm not there yet and also because some of them are sold out. I do have a lot of dupes for a lot of the products she uses and a lot of things that I think would work the same or close to the same. I grabbed all of those and I'm gonna use all of those to do this little makeup routine. I've never like exactly imitated her makeup routine. I've used some of her tips and stuff, but I've never really done like a full face of Alix Earle's routine. So the products aren't gonna be exact. I watched a few different videos of hers to kind of just see. She switches up products pretty consistently, but the main base of the routine stays pretty the same. So I'm also gonna be referring back to the video. I'm gonna be referring back to the Super Bowl one. So I'm gonna go grab my brushes really quickly because I didn't grab them and then we're gonna get going. I have like so many brushes and I don't use like half of them because they overwhelm me. We're in Alix Earle era, so we must. My mirror is right behind, which is why I'm gonna be looking like this a lot. Let's just get going. She uses the Drunk Elephant Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum Drops, which are like kind of glowy drops. I just don't have those, so I found the closest thing to like glowy drops I could find. And this is probably a little bit too glowy compared to what she uses, so I'm not gonna use a lot of it, but this is kind of like a good dewy undertone dupe that I could use. And she mixes it with a priming moisturizer. So I have this Coconut Skin Smooth Priming Moisturizer from Hello Fab First Aid Beauty, and this is the Eloise Glow. So I'm gonna do 2 squirts of that. That's like really glowy, and I'm gonna add a little bit of moisturizer into that. I feel like that's good. She didn't even record herself putting it on, so I'm gonna assume she mixes them together. I don't know if she does it with her hands. I think I'm gonna mix it in here and like pick it up off and like mix it together. Just put it on. It kind of feels like a lot. Oh, this one is really moist. Wow, this is really moisturizing. Hello, I'm feeling very sticky and moisturized. I love the sparkly that my base is giving. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but it's like very sparkly. I'm assuming that comes from this, but I kind of like it. I usually don't use like moisturizers as bases, but it doesn't feel too shabby. I think she puts foundation on after that, so I'm just gonna use my Revlon foundation. I think she uses the NARS one. I just don't have the NARS foundation at the moment, so I'm gonna use this Revlon dupe. I'm just gonna do like a little bit because I don't think she uses a lot of foundation. Now, one thing she does do is she uses like a fluffy brush to blend out her foundation. Now I need to find a fluffy brush that I don't really use that often. Blend this foundation out. She uses like a big fluffy brush. Okay, interesting. I've never used like a big fluffy brush to blend out foundation before, but I guess we'll give it a go. I'm gonna use this brush. I don't ever use like brushes to blend out foundation, but here we are trying something new. I hope that this is actually what she uses to blend out her foundation and she wasn't doing another step, because I feel like she never like directly does a routine. I feel like she just like shows what she's doing, so it's like hard to exactly imitate, but I'm trying my best and hopefully it comes out as flawless as her makeup always does. Right now it doesn't look too bad. It actually looks pretty good. I never like ever blend my foundation out with like a fluffy brush, so that this is like definitely new. It doesn't look bad. I'm trying to like see if there's streakiness because I feel like that's what I would expect. It doesn't look too streaky. It looks a little bit patchy, but that could 1 be from the foundation or 2 be from the fact that there was probably like powder on this brush. The next thing she uses is she uses a cream contour. The main one she uses are the Tarte one and the Charlotte Tilbury one. Not in the Super Bowl one, she didn't use those, but that's what she mainly uses. And she does her cream contour, she does it on her nose, and then she blends it out with another fluffy brush. I don't have the Charlotte Tilbury or the Tarte one, but I do have the Revolution Fast Base one. This went viral on TikTok year ago maybe or whatever. Like it went very viral on TikTok, so that's when I got it. I didn't really use it for real until like she started using it. She literally literally uses such a minimal amount. She does like a line here under her cheekbones, like that on her forehead, streak lines on her nose. And then she uses another more fluffy brush. I always use like harder brushes to blend stuff like this out, but she used another fluffy brush. Does this look like what she's using? What? Okay, this is not blending it out. Well, I don't know if it's not blending well because of the brush I'm using or because of the Revolution product, but this is definitely interesting, me using my finger to blend it out because the brush technique just like isn't working for me. Okay, so I'm not feeling this right now. I think I'm gonna put a tad bit more just because I feel like it dried out really fast. I don't know, guys, we have to trust the process. We have to trust Alix and believe that she is gonna make us look like a goddess no matter what. I feel like it doesn't look bad. I don't feel like I'm like blended. Like I just feel like very patchy, I guess. She also just has like a super beautiful face, so maybe that's why. Maybe I have a little bit more of a textured face. Then she uses concealer. In this video she uses a Tarte concealer. I remember in one of her videos she would not stop raving about the NARS one, and for a while she was raving about the NARS concealer, and I know she uses the NARS concealer a lot, so I'm gonna use the NARS concealer for this video. I have the mini one and I'm using it in the shade Vanilla. She does a big chunk under her eyes like this, a lot on her chin as well, some under her nose, a little to lift her eyes. Oh lord, what the hell? Under her like nose bridge, a pretty big chunk on her forehead. For this, she uses a sponge to blend it out. To try and like stay consistent, I'm gonna use the original Beauty Blender. This is probably not the exact one she's using, but sponge is a sponge. So now we're gonna blend her out. I can definitely say that this concealer is a really good concealer, and I honestly really only use it on special occasions because I love the way it looks so much. It looks too good to just like wear it anywhere. I do know that this concealer is a fire concealer. This look is looking up. Ice Spice has been dropping bangers and I can't stop listening to them. It's becoming a problem. Sorry, that's like really off topic. I think the reason why Alix Earle is like really popular is because she lives like such a Pinterest life. Like I feel like she lives one of those lives that people just imagine and like want to live, like a manifestation life. And then she bakes. I feel like I've never heard her talk about any setting powder, so I'm just gonna use the Laura Mercier one. She uses a powder puff actually to bake. Have the Laura Mercier one, which literally just looks like this. It literally comes with this powder. This one's shaped a little harder, so she goes like underneath. Oh lord, me when I struggle. Her makeup always lasts for like hours and she's like clubbing and stuff. You have to assume that she has a good bake routine. That girl is always looking flawless with her makeup. She sure do a lot of baking on her chin. Do I look baked enough on my under eyes? I definitely, this is like literally the most I've ever baked in my life. I'm not a baking girl. Bake the rest of my face. Like it needs to be a little bit like set. Now that she's like baking, she always does her eyebrows while she's baking. So we are going to do our eyebrows right now. I'm gonna use the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, and I'm just gonna fill in these brows while I bake. I have like deep toned brows. I also have an eyebrow slit, but I guess I'll cover it up for the sake of Alix Earle. My face is like really itchy right now. Maybe it's part of the process. I feel like that's why I never bake though, because I feel like it literally always just makes my skin feel itchy and it never makes me feel like pretty. My eyebrows are looking quite awfully dark right now. And then she brushes her eyebrows up with an eyebrow thing, but she kind of like keeps them up. Like she doesn't really push them back. Now I have really long eyebrow hair, so I can't like fully keep them up, but I can keep them as pointy as possible. Keeping them all the way up with eyebrow hair length my length will look like I'm crazy, but this definitely makes them look a little more in place. My eyebrows are like really bad right now, so that's also partially a problem. I set them in place as much as I can. I think she uses like a bronzer contour to do eyeshadow, which is actually something I do all the time. Here we go. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, just like a little bit in my eye crease. This bronzer literally smells so good, I can't. A little bit of nose contour, and then she just does some regular bronzing. This is a long bake, baby, and she uses a big powder brush to do some bronzing, and she kind of just like puts it everywhere. Oh my god, she literally does not take this bake off for hours. She kind of just puts the bronzer like everywhere. I feel like she didn't like, she just like went like this and she was just like going around like that. I do love how like clear my skin looks right now. Then she curls her eyelashes. My eyelash curler, one of them I lost them, and this one is like actually broken, so it like actually breaks my eyes every single time I use it. And now she puts her mascara on and she really gets in there. I am using the Tarte big pink one. I don't know what the name is because the label like rubbed off of it, because I literally abuse this mascara. Like I use this thing all the time. I just feel like my eyelashes do not look like they used to for some reason. Does she not do her bottom eyelashes? I don't think she does a lot of mascara on her bottom lashes. She does like a super thin layer. color. Hello. I'm a very dramatic eye girl. I'm gonna use this Cream Wonder Beauty blush because she's always using the Tarte cream blushes and Charlotte Tilbury cream blushes to add some like rosiness. Like I see her use blush, but I feel like I don't see her like abuse blush like I do. And then she does some lip liner. She always does like pinky shades. I feel like something looks wrong. Hers was a little bit less like orangey and more pinky on the lip. Like I know she talked about the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter a lot, but like I'm gonna add just a little bit of highlighter. Like if she does use highlighter a lot, I don't get screamed at. I feel like she's always glowing though. I do indeed have the Dior lip oil. Slay. Mine is definitely not in the color she uses. Mine is in Dior Addict. I feel like this just isn't giving. Okay. I can say that my base looks absolutely stunning. Like my base looks gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I do have a beautiful base. She definitely always has a more pinky lip color, so I'm gonna just... I don't think that the color I had was her color at all. Very much more a straight nude pink girl. I think the lip color is still a little bit off. Like I think she really does like a super light pink. And this still has like a little bit of the leftover from the other one. But I can definitely say that like I like the way I look. Kind of like a light look, like it's very minimal. Lately I've been into very dark dramatic boom, which is why I feel like I am hesitant on the look right now. Let me show you guys in some different lighting. The base is super smooth. We have a really good base going on. This is what it looks like in like darker lighting. Not too bad. I like it. I think it looks good. I think I like it in the brighter lighting more, but I don't think it looks bad in the darker lighting either. I think that the mixing of the drops and the moisturizer did make a difference. I think it made me much more glowy. It might be hard to see on camera. I know I don't like wearing setting powder often, but like I feel like I can like rub my face and my makeup won't get messed up. But like any other day, I feel like I won't be able to do that. Like if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you never miss another video, and follow my Instagram and my TikTok. Both of them are linked down in the description below and on the screen right now. I love you guys so unbelievably much. Peace out. Slay, Alix Earle.